you give everything you have, that makes you an Avenger.
What's going on, guys? It's Michael MGF, and as you all know, the Avengers will be premiering tonight at midnight, and I am super excited. We've been waiting for months, contemplating its release and just thinking about it. It's just going to be so awesome, and I know all you Europeans out there have already seen it, but for us Americans over here in the States and Canada, this is going to be quite the launch tonight at midnight, and if you'd like to keep up with my experience, be sure to check out MGF Extra. I'll be posting probably about 2 or 3 vlogs. So, anyway, today I have my entire Avengers team to show you guys, and you're probably thinking, but you probably have already noticed the differences on them, but these are not the same ones LEGO did provide. Technically they are, but they have their own changes that I made to them. For instance, Iron Man, he has some outlining to him that I added. I changed Black Widow's hairpiece. I changed Hawkeye quite a bit. I made a whole new Nick Fury figure. Hulk I actually didn't change at all because he doesn't really need any changing. But without further ado, guys, with this excitement already, finally at its peak, let's get started.
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Okay, so first we're going to start off with the face of the Avengers. He may not be the face of the Avengers for some of you, but to me he is. But here we have him, Tony Stark, Iron Man. So basically the updates that I've done to him, I changed his arc reactor in the center there. By the way, this is his Mark 7 armor. I changed it to a light blue along with his eyes there. I changed those to a light blue as well. And I added a ton of outlining, and that includes here, also around over here on the back. That's where most of the outlining is, as you can see. I basically just outlined everything to make the helmet look more realistic and just overall awesome. And I even added a visor HUD in the middle there, as you can see there. So, you can call it a visor HUD or a screen, but I also did paint red around his neck, basically to just kind of make him look more like he's in the suit, rather than just a helmet with a opening and closing visor. But I also added, I painted black right there as well in the indents, and that is symmetrically on both sides. And there's a look at the top. Anyway, that's about it for Iron Man. That's basically all I changed on him, was his arc reactor, the outlining, and added the screen. So, and of course changing the colors to his eyes. But anyway, there's Iron Man.
You're here with a mission, sir? Trying to get me back in the world?
Alright, next we have Captain America. And Captain America has a few more heavy details or, coloration changes than the others. But, as you can see, I painted on the wings there, since LEGO kind of left it out. Since they figured they did enough painting on the head that they're just like, you know what, balls to you guys. But I painted on the wings there, and symmetrically on the other side. And as you can see, he does have his boots painted on there. And if you couldn't already tell, his boots are painted going all the way around. His star on the chest there, that is painted in silver. You may not be able to notice it, but it is painted over with silver. And as you can see, he does have the gray stripes on the sides of his arms, going towards his chest. And that is on both arms. And yeah, there's nothing really on the back that I changed. So that pretty much sums it up for Captain America.
What are you asking me to do?
Alright, now we have the almighty Thor, or as we know him, the demigod. So, Thor doesn't really have too much change on him, at all, besides his hammer there, and the top of it is painted in gunmetal, and as you can see, his arms have kind of like that knight's armor, kind of, if you will, the chainmail kind of type to his arms. It's kind of like a chainmail effect. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I can give you a better look at that. On that arm and on this arm. And that is all painted on. So, there you go. There's Thor.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Now we have our favorite S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, Black Widow. She is pretty cool. I did do some pretty decent changes to her. As you can see, I gave her the Elizabeth Swann head from the Pirates of the Caribbean sets. She also features the Rick Arms prototype M9 pistol. May not exactly be accurate to the pistol she uses, but I thought it looked better than what I had already given her. And as you can see, her torso there is painted, not like fully painted, but, you know, the part where her skin is exposed, that is painted because the color that Lego used, I don't know what it was, but it looked manly. And, as you can see, her hairpiece is totally custom. It was originally a Luke Skywalker hairpiece, but I painted it and, you know, washed it with red to really, you know, make it look real and make her look like Black Widow. And I know it may not be totally accurate to Black Widow's hairstyle, but honestly, to me, that's about as close as you're going to get unless you're really good with sculpting. So, there's Black Widow.
You want me to slow him down, sir? Or are you sending in more guys for him to beat up?
Okay, and here we have Hawkeye. Honestly, I have a few things to talk about Hawkeye here. As you can see, he's using Loki's head. And technically, it's not even Loki's head, it's really Bruce Wayne's head. But Lego decided to reuse it on Loki, and honestly, they should have given it to Hawkeye, because if you compare this head to the trailers, this head looks a lot better on Hawkeye than it does on Loki. And honestly, I think Lego should have made a different design for Loki's face, and it would have worked a lot better, so I'll probably find something else for Loki. But for now, I think Hawkeye looks much better with this head. And as you can see, he does have the different styled hairpiece. So as you can see, he does have a arrow quiver on the back there, which was painted in black because it was originally brown. And he also features his signature wristbands there. I'm not sure what you would call them if they're something different, but they're there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Hawkeye, and I honestly think he looks a lot better, and he must be one badass of a shot. And our buddy Bruce Banner here as the Hulk, or Mark Ruffalo, whatever you want to call him, but he doesn't have any changes to him whatsoever. I think Lego did a great job.
Gentlemen, what are you prepared to do?
Alright, and lastly we have my totally custom Nick Fury. And basically, I wanted a Nick Fury because I wanted a Nick Fury. And as you can see, he does have a custom trench coat. And that's painted, believe it or not. And I gave him a standard Lego gun because I honestly thought it would fit a little better since these were meant to be like standard Lego figures. And actually, Lego will be putting out their own Nick Fury in the future. But anyway, as you can see, he does have a belt buckle painted on his belt there, his belt piece. He has some exposed skin up towards his head, and a zipper going down his chest. His head is really where all the action's going on. As you can see, he has an eye patch, which wraps around all the way around his head. As you can see there. And then he has a beard painted on as well. So there's your look at my updated Avengers team. So, hope you guys enjoyed my custom, modified, / upgraded, whatever you want to call them, Avengers. And, well, the Avengers assemble tonight at midnight. And again, keep up on my second channel, MGF Extra, for my experience. And this is going to be the best movie of 2012. And I am super excited. Alright. I'll see you guys later.
Bye!